Well, today is day 2 post-op. I had my knee surgery yesterday. It was quite a scary procedure, even getting into the operating room, because, all the tools just looked pretty spooky, but it went great. So I started off yesterday. I got to the pre-op. They cleaned my area of my right knee where they were going to operate on it. They took me from the pre-op, after questions and everything, to do nerve block in my thigh. Actually, it was closer to my knee. I thought it was going to be higher in the thigh, but she did like 4 injections. They were fine. She gave me lidocaine, did it under ultrasound. And then from there, I went to the operating room. They gave me an epidural, and I think they said they were giving me Versed and I don't know, something else to knock me out. I don't remember anything. I was really asleep during the whole surgery. So I came out, went to the recovery room. I was there for a while, and since maybe 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, I've been in a room here at the hospital. So it's really been a lot less pain than I anticipated, although my leg is still pretty numb. I'm kind of surprised. I have to use my hands to lift my leg up out of the bed. So I wanted to give you the top 10 things that would be helpful to you if you're considering or preparing for knee surgery. So the first one would be doing research to find the best doctor that you could possibly find. And there's a lot of orthopedic surgeons out there, but I was able to find a really good one. And there's so much information now on the internet. You can Google, you could look at medical records. I mean, you could look at almost everything. Well, not medical records, but you know what I mean. You can look at all of the statistics and things that have to do with how they have operated as a doctor, and it's really a good idea to check out your doctor. The second thing that I would recommend is, again, using the internet, using the Google searches to check out your hospital. Now, this hospital was amazing. They did so many things that I've had surgeries in the past. I haven't done any of these things, but I'm going to talk about some of them as ideas of my top 10 that I think really help with the infection. So this has some of the lowest infection rates in I think it was the state or maybe the United States. I can't remember, but their infection rates were very low here. Asking your doctor about doing nasal swabs before the surgery. Now, this particular doctor had me do nasal swabs for 5 days prior to the surgery. I did a morning and night, and those are really supposed to help with bacteria. A lot of the bacteria enters through your nasal area, and so I did those every day. And I think they were helpful. I stayed well right up until the surgery, and here I am in cold and flu season. And to add to that, if you're open to taking vaccines, I would definitely, a couple months before, get your flu or your COVID shot, just to make sure that you're not, more exposed than ever to getting the flu or COVID right before surgery. This is to also talk to your doctor about doing an antibacterial wash for 5 days prior to your surgery. Now, I did that as well. They gave me mittens, clean mittens for every day. I used an antibacterial soap that I washed with in the shower. I left it on for 2 minutes without the water running, and then after 2 minutes, I washed everything off. And it was great. It was very easy to put on. I washed my hair with my regular shampoo and, did that. But everything else, I pretty much used the antibacterial soap. Increase your protein intake. Now, they advised me to increase my protein 2 weeks before my surgery and to do a little bit more protein after the surgery for a couple of weeks. And that just helps your body to heal. So I thought that was a really good thing to do. Is to talk to your surgeon also about doing some physical therapy. I think that actually was one of the biggest things that helped me prior to my surgery, was doing the physical therapy. If you're enjoying this video today, can you consider subscribing to my channel? I'd love to have you as a subscriber. If you have any kind of a weight problem, if you're overweight, prior to your surgery, try to lose as much weight as you can. If you can get your BMI down at all, it's going to help you, through the surgery. So if you're not overweight, just skip this one. Aloe vera is kind of injections. I actually got 3 of them in my knee. And basically what they do, they put these needles in under ultrasound, which somehow cools it. They use like really cold therapy. It gets to minus 80 degrees, if you can imagine that, at the tip of the needle. They leave it in for 90 seconds. 5 seconds before they pull it out, it kind of creates an ice cube. The doctor was explaining it around your artery or nerve. And 5 seconds before they pull it out, the ice cube melts and it stuns your nerve for up to 90 days. So I had that done. I mean, I'm at a pain level at like 1. So I know everything hasn't worn off from my epidural, but I'm really doing well. I had no nausea or anything, and I think a lot of these things I did ahead of time really helped. If you're nervous about the surgery, I would look into maybe watching some podcasts. There's all kinds of educational videos. So there's all kinds of self-helps, maybe even talking to a therapist if you had a lot of nervousness or what have you. But you really want to be in a good, healthy state of mind before your surgery. And probably most important is having a good buddy with you to come and listen to the doctor, to the therapist, to different people are talking, especially the day of your surgery, because you're still going to be really medicated and it's going to be hard to remember everything. And then they can take those things back and, maybe go over them with you or help you. So I hope this is helpful. If you're considering getting knee surgery, maybe these ideas will help. So thank you for watching this video. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing or give me a thumbs up or ring the bell for future notifications. And I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.